Who do you think holds the title for history's deadliest female serial killer? Someone who tortured and killed over 600 girls? Not with guns or poison, but inside her own terrifying castle. Meet the Blood Countess, Elizabeth Bathory. The story takes us back to the 1560s in Hungary. Elizabeth was born into a super wealthy noble family, but something was off. She suffered from seizures as a kid, and her only idea of fun? Watching public executions in the town square? Can you believe it? A 7-year-old girl who, instead of playing with dolls, laughed and enjoyed watching people get tortured? At 15, she was forced into marriage. Once she moved into her husband's estate, she revealed her true sadistic nature. The poor servants and slaves became her lab rats. One of her horrific hobbies? She would roll up oil-soaked paper, stick it between the servants' toes, and set it on fire just to watch them suffer. And because she was a noble, no one dared to say a word. But the real nightmare began when Elizabeth turned 40 and her husband died. She was terrified of aging. Legends say she believed that bathing in the blood of virgins would keep her skin young forever. She lured 400 poor village girls into the castle, tore them apart, and literally filled her bathtub with their blood. But Elizabeth's appetite was endless. Village girls weren't enough anymore. She made a stupid decision, hunting noble girls. She opened a school and invited wealthy daughters. But when these girls started disappearing one by one, it couldn't be covered up. The families went straight to the king. When the king's men raided the castle, they found a scene straight out of hell. Bodies and torture devices were everywhere. Elizabeth was arrested. But guess what? They didn't execute her. Why? Because she was a noble. Instead, she was sentenced to house arrest in her own room. They walled up the doors and windows, leaving only a small slit for food. She died 4 years later in that dark room, closing the file on history's deadliest woman with over 600 victims. How much do you think power and wealth can turn a human into a monster? If you like true crime and scary stories, make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one.